I'm Laura Ingraham, and this is a Fox News alert. Tonight, Politico is reporting on a leaked draft of a Supreme Court opinion in that Mississippi abortion case, and that Justice Samuel Alito has been assigned the majority opinion, which, according to the draft, means Roe versus Wade will be overturned. Now, what does this mean? This returns the abortion issue to the states, which pre-Roe is where it always was. So, in other words, some states will allow abortion liberally, some states might ban it, some will find what they believe is a middle ground. But I want to say this very clearly tonight. No matter what you think about this outcome, the leak itself represents a shocking and unprecedented breach of the court's confidentiality, which is sacrosanct. And it's key to the court's ability on any issue to engage in the give and take and all the decision making that's required to reach these decisions based on legal principles, based on the Constitution, not because of political pressure. That's what the legislature does, not the court. And those who clerk at the court, especially the law clerks, they are afforded a tremendous privilege. Think about it, to work at the court, to learn from the justices. But the inviolable deal that you strike when you accept that clerkship, which is the most coveted thing you can have as a young lawyer, is that you swear confidentiality regarding everything you see and everything you hear, and especially the internal deliberations of the court, especially that. It is not up to a law clerk to decide when the decision of the court will be announced, and it is not up to a law clerk or any employee of the court to leak a decision in what is a naked attempt to try to change the outcome before the final opinion is issued. Now, why am I so passionate about this tonight? I actually know what I'm talking about. A lot of people on television tonight don't know what they're talking about. I was a Supreme Court law clerk, and I know because I saw it. Opinions go back and forth. Drafts of opinions go back and forth. Language changes. Sometimes even votes might change. Maybe a justice will see an argument he or she didn't think of. It's rare, but it does happen. But this is all done confidentially to encourage this free exchange of ideas that's always deemed by everyone, doesn't matter what your political background is, doesn't matter. It's deemed essential to the proper functioning of our nation's highest court. Now, Chief Justice Rehnquist, in our orientation session at the court, said to all of us, now there are 9 justices, 4 clerks for each chambers usually, about 36, and then a couple of the retired justices still have clerks that are still at the court. But it's not many young people, right? It's about 36, 40 young lawyers. He looked at us and he said, if you leak anything from this court, you can kiss your legal career bye-bye, done. Yeah, we remember that. And through the entirety of the court's history, no matter how controversial or disruptive the court's decisions have been, and I'm talking decades of decisions on freedom of religion, rights of criminals, same-sex marriage, none of those draft opinions ever leaked. You know why? Because everyone in that building understood that was a line that could never be crossed. And it is a sad commentary that someone in that building took it upon himself or herself to totally usurp the role of the justices and hijack the court's deliberative process. This was a bald-faced attempt to tip the balance of the vote one way or another. We know which way. The leaker undoubtedly hopes, right, that this leaked opinion will drive activists to the court's doors. Remember, they were desperately banging on the doors during Brett Kavanaugh's confirmation hearing? And they think that's going to have an impact. All the activists outside screaming, people with all the colorful signs. That's going to have some impact that will have one of the justices in the majority change his or her vote. But once again, it looks like the left will just smash an established government process to get their way. Do anything in their power to stop a principled conservative majority from issuing a ruling on a pending case. This leaker is going to be sorely disappointed and should be immediately discovered and disbarred.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.